Hey everyone, what's going on? My name is Jamie Zweer, if you do not know me, and I'm a health and wellness coach. And today is actually Sunday. Today I'm usually doing my grocery haul with you all, but I did my grocery haul yesterday, so I didn't have anything to show you guys. So what I'm going to show you is how I prep my my muffins. I'm making some oatmeal, banana, pumpkin muffin. So this is really super simple, and I just want to walk you through it a little bit. And yes, so I have all my stuff out. I have my bananas, I have egg, I have my oats. I have about 2.5 cups oats here. I have baking powder, baking soda, almond milk, the pumpkin spice flavoring, which is going to give it the pumpkin flavor, salt, and that's about it. So really, you know, the basics is, you know, the honey and the pumpkin pie seasoning is extra, but so you just need the basic banana, egg, milk, oats, baking powder, and you're good. Salt is flavoring too. All right, so let us get started. We have a big giant bowl. We're gonna take 2.5 cups oats. I have gluten-free oats. I wanted to show you what container I use. This is a Bob's Red Mill, so they're gluten-free oats. You can use whatever oats you want. You can use instant oats. You can use anything really. But I like these. These are gluten-free, and I like them in their whole form. So we got 2.5 cups of oats in there, and then we have 3 bananas. It's best to get your bananas very ripe, but these are not very ripe. However, I still want to make my muffins. But if you have bananas that are about to go bad and you have a bunch of them and you don't know what to do with it, this is just a great recipe to throw together and, you know, make, because they go perfect with extra ripe bananas, like almost brown bananas, like about to go bad bananas, because it makes it a little more sweet. But anyway, how's everyone doing? What's going on? Say hey if you're watching. I hope everyone is signed up for the 5-day Healthy Habits Challenge starting tomorrow. I'm really excited about it. It's the first challenge that I'm really doing after much demand. It's funny, it's nothing like the girls in the Facebook group. A couple people were texting me and saying, will you please put together a challenge? I'm like, fine. So either way, I've been wanting to do it, and that was kind of like the nudge that I needed. So I got the 5-day Healthy Habits Challenge together, and I'm really excited about it. We're going to be going over, I don't know what happened. It took me somewhere else. But either way, the 5-day Healthy Habits Challenge is, we're going to be going over so much stuff. Self-care, time management, exercise, eating well. What else? What else is in there? I couldn't even fit all of it in 5 days. I wanted to make it longer, but I also wanted to make it really simple, easy, and, you know, who wants to spend their weekend kind of doing a challenge? So I'm really looking forward to it. But for anyone who's just hopping on, I'm making oatmeal, banana, pumpkin muffins right now. Super quick, super easy. I have the oven preheating at 350 degrees, and I'm mashing up bananas right now, which is what I need for the recipe. But yeah, and what I'm just talking about is the 5-day Healthy Habits Challenge, which I'll leave a link in the comment section, so anyone who's interested in signing up for it can get in. But really simple, easy challenges that I'll be sharing with you, so that you can really, you know, feel confident about setting goals and wanting to achieve them, and they're not too elaborate or like time consuming. Like, I don't have anyone going to the store, going grocery shopping, you know, like that. Those are things that I really avoided, all things that I did not like about challenges. Like, I don't like when people have me doing a lot of work or going to the store, or, you know, maybe using a piece of equipment that I don't have. So that's not really practical. All of these are really super easy wins that will have you feeling confident for the rest of the day. So I'm really excited about it. All right, so I'm just mashing these up. This would be much easier to mash up if they were almost like about to go bad, like I recommend for this recipe. When they're a little bit less ripe, it's kind of harder to mash, but either way, they still work, and it's more sweet when they're almost brown too, when they're very ripe. All right, so we got this pretty much mashed up here. Cool. All right, we're gonna put it into our oats. You know, no, like, I hate those recipes that have like, put this in this bowl and then put these together in this bowl. It's just like, just throw it together in one bowl. Just throw it all together. Don't make your life any more difficult than it has to be. We have 2 eggs. We're just gonna give these a light mix before we add them in. So what's everyone up to on this lovely Sunday? What do you guys? All right, so we whipped up our eggs. We're gonna throw them right in. Okay, and I need 3/4 cup of milk. So I have my 1/4 cup measurement, and I have almond milk here. You can use any kind of milk, oat milk, soy milk, regular milk. This is just what we happen to have in the house, so this is what I'm using. It is, I think this is ShopRite brand, but we usually get vanilla unsweetened, so there's no added sugars in it. Okay, so we have 2.5 cups of oats in here, 3 mashed bananas in here, 2 eggs, and 3/4 cup of milk, whatever kind of milk of your choosing. We need a half a teaspoon of baking soda and baking powder. So this is a 1/4 of a cup measure, little 1/4 of a cup spoon, 1/4 of a cup thing here. So baking powder and baking soda. Wait a second, these are both baking powder. Hold on. Where's my baking soda? Oh my god. There's nothing like live streaming, right? I always am like so anxious, like what if my doorbell rings and the dog goes crazy or someone's walking past me, like doing something weird. I have my big giant thing of baking soda. I would have had it not out in this giant thing and out in a little thing, but whatever. So we need a half a teaspoon of baking soda. You have to be careful when you're baking. You need to make sure the measurement is exactly. What's going on? Oh, hey guys, hey Charlotte, hey Courtney, watching football and making broth. Ooh, you have to. I love all your broth stories, Courtney. When you're drinking it, you have it for like breakfast. I love it. I gotta make some broth too. All right, so we have our baking soda, baking powder, and what I was saying is that when you are baking, you need to make sure your measurements are a little, you know, that they're on point. You can't really add a little bit too much or too little, because then it might not bake the way you want it to. It might be a little more liquidy, it might be a little more dense or whatever. So you just have to make sure that your measurements are a little more on point when you're baking. When you're cooking, it's just like throw whatever in. And I've actually been challenging myself lately, because I'm not the kind of person that likes to be particular about my recipe, or, you know, I just like to throw things together. So I've been challenging myself to bake more, and just to kind of slow down a bit, gain some patience. So I'm baking this afternoon. Charlotte, where you are, it's like nighttime, right? Charlotte is in France, right? Where are you at now? She travels between France and, where do you travel between? You're all over Europe, right, Charlotte? It's a little bit later where you are. Okay, so we added a half a teaspoon of the pumpkin pie spice. I got this from Trader Joe's. I'm almost all out. I need to get more. But pumpkin pie spice gives it that nice pumpkin flavor. It's 11 p.m. France. Yeah, France at the moment. You gotta get to bed, girl. It's okay. You can finish watching this first. And then we're gonna use a half a teaspoon of salt. And salt really just emphasizes the sweetness in a recipe. So when you add salt, like salted caramel, or, you know, when people add salt to like a chocolate chip cookie recipe or anything, it emphasizes the sweetness. So you gotta add your salt in there. All right, so this is looking pretty good. I don't know if I I took this out so I can show you that this is an option to add in, but I might just give it a drizzle of honey just for an added sweetness. But I don't mind if my muffins are not too sweet. You know, banana sweetens it up naturally, and the spice, the pumpkin pie spice will give it some flavor. All right, so this is what it's looking like. Looking pretty good. And this is gonna go right into, we have our baking tray here, and we're gonna line it. And this is gonna, the batter is gonna go right in. You have your oven preset for 350, and you're gonna put it in for about 15 minutes or so, just until you can stick a fork in the middle and it comes out dry. You don't want them to overcook. But I wanted to say, I just came back from Target. I had to go get some more muffin tins because I've been in the habit of just getting rid of things that are no longer serving me. So I would throw away things, like if I were to go to get dressed and I'm really not feeling a shirt. And it's one of those shirts that I constantly take out of my drawer, put on, don't like, and then just, you know, it ends up on the bed, and then it ends up in the laundry and like back in my closet. You know that cycle where you're not really in love with something you have. So I've just been getting in the habit of throwing things away. Like I had these pair of flats that like had a little, like the seam was ripped, and every time I had them or put them on, I'm like, oh, this is so embarrassing. Why am I wearing these? But I had no other flats to wear. And so I like forced myself to get rid of it. So the next time I want to go wear flats, I have to, you know, try on a different pair of shoes or get a new pair of flats. So the same thing with these muffin tins here. The last one was like super burnt, super like icky, and every time I would go to take it out and use it, I'm like, ugh, this is so embarrassing. Why don't I get a new one? So I threw it away, and you know, the same thing with the shoes. I wanted to go make muffins, and I didn't have a tin, so I was like, damn it, and I had to go to Target to get a new one. But now I feel good because I have 2 new ones, and yeah. And then I also found these awesome plates while I was there. Look, look how cute they are. They were 53 cents. So I got 6 of them. So I don't know, I just feel like they'd be cute for like a birthday party or something. All right, we are just going to put these right into the tins, and you're gonna fill them almost all the way full because they're not gonna rise too much. And this is great. You're gonna keep them in the refrigerator once they're done. This is a perfect snack. This is a perfect grab and go breakfast. I love them. And you know, you can get really creative with the ingredients that you add. You want to stick to the basics. You want to stick to the banana, the oat, the egg, and the baking soda and the baking powder. But the honey is optional. The flavoring is optional. You can add fruit to it. You can add raisins to it. You can get really creative and make it your own. But I figured since it was fall, you know, all the pumpkin spice, everything is out, and I just took out my pumpkin spice and made it pumpkin flavored. And yeah, you can add chocolate chips to it. So that is about it. This is gonna make about 12 muffins. And yeah, I'm excited about it. So that is about it for me, friends. I'm gonna reshare this into my group, the Busy to Bounce group for women. If you're not in there, then go hop in there. The reason why I didn't record this live in the group was because once it's in the group, I can't have it on the Oh How Healthy page, or I can't share it anywhere else. So I do my recording over here, and then I share it over to the group. But if you're not in the group, get in the group. If you're not already signed up for the 5-day Healthy Habits Challenge that's starting tomorrow, get in. I am super pumped about it, and I know that you're gonna love it. Super easy wins that are gonna get you motivated, have you feeling confident, having you feeling good. By Friday, you're gonna be like, these are super easy wins that, you know, that will help you create the healthy lifestyle that you're aiming for. So I'm just filling these up, and we have about 12 muffins that are ready to go in the oven, 350 for about 15 minutes. And that is about it for me, guys. I hope you have a great rest of your Sunday, whether you're watching the football games. I know there's a few games on right now. Jesse's out watching them. I'm not too much of a football person. Whether you're home meal prepping or whatever it is that you do on Sunday, share on the replay. Let me know what you're up to, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.